Hello, welcome to my channel. Today's video will be a makeup basket, and I'll be showing you everything. Again, like in my last video, I mentioned I don't have my tripod with me, so this is the way I'll be filming for now, until I can get my tripod back. I left it at my mother's house. So let's move in right here to the lippies. These were the lippies that I had in my last Shop My Stash. I think there was an ABH one that I misplaced. I think it's in my car or something. But let me talk about these. I like this one, surprisingly. I'm kind of trying to fish through my collection and see what I like and don't like. I tend to just use the same products over and over, mostly just my project pan, and I tend to neglect the rest of my collection. If you hear snoring in the background, my baby and my man are asleep, so that's what that is. But this melted matte is like a cool tone, but I thought it was gonna be too like dusty light purple, but it's actually like it comes out darker than what this looks like. So this one was got them last Shop My Stash. I thought it was gonna be just for the whole month of September, but it turns out I kind of went through this makeup pretty quickly, so I want to try some other stuff from my collection, get use on that, since I do have a lot of September left to do that. Then next, this one, it's Ofra Verona. This one was a little bit dark brown. It looks light here, but it came off more darker, so this one was just okay. I'm not the biggest fan of that one. And then Ludwig, not Ludwig, this one is Bow and Arrow. Looked a little bit more cool toned, but this one was fine with the gloss over top. This one was nice, just a little bit more drying than this one. I don't know if because this one is older than this one, or because it's a mini and the formula might be different. Not really sure. I really love this color right here. This is Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and it's just this lovely, like a mauvey purpley pink color. It was gorgeous on the lips. I will insert looks of all the lipsticks and eyeshadow that I wore for the Shop My Stash that I just filmed, and then I'll do the same for this makeup basket. And then next was this one, Sephora 01 Always Red. It was good, but it gave me a butthole lip, and it's kind of hard to make perfect lines. It really showed my sloppy application, which I didn't enjoy, so I'll probably pass this one on. And I have another one of these full size that I'll give away to someone. So yeah, the ABH one was fine. It was like a light pink, nice color. It was in Pure Hollywood. So I'll put these back in my collection. I won't be decluttering anything from here. The time before that, when I like picked out a whole bunch of lippies, I did pull some aside that I was going to declutter, but these are perfectly fine. These will be going back into my collection, and I'll use them again at another time. I didn't get to try out, so I'm going to keep this into this makeup basket. It's in the shade Brocade, and it's like this dark vampy color, as you can see there. I'll give you swatches of all the lip products at the end of everything. I chose this lip liner out to add to the makeup basket. This wasn't included last time, but it's an Illamasqua lip liner, and this one is in the shade Lust, and it's like this darker berry color. I thought it would go well with the Bobbi Brown. So those two are staying in because I didn't use it. And this one is another Illamasqua lip liner. I didn't get to use it last rotation, and this is the shade Media. So I will use this lip liner. Hopefully I'll find a lippy that goes well with it. If not, I could wear it just lining my lips alone and adding the gloss on top. So fall is approaching, and I would like to get use on some of these type colors that I would typically wear in fall. These shades I picked out were this little Sephora sample, and it's in the shade, I think it's called like Tea and Cookies or something. It's actually called Pink Tea, and I think I heard Samantha March rave about this one, so I'm gonna try this bad boy out, and see what I think about it. I'll give you swatches of everything at the end again. Next lippy here is a Kylie Velvet, and I got this for Christmas last year from a sister-in-law, and I haven't really given it a fair shot. I think I tried it and I didn't even let it dry down before I judged it, so I'm gonna actually give this another chance since it's more of a fall color. Fall's quickly approaching, so I want to get used on these shades, and this is in the shade, I think it's called Shook. Next lippy here is an Ofra lippy, and I think this is in the shade Santa Ana. The sticker came off. I got this in a box of charm a while back, so I want to get good use on this berry shade. Next, I have a Galactic Beauty matte lip paint, and this is in the shade Demure. So I want to get good use on this. It says 6 months, and I've had this longer. I think I swatched it once. We got it in a BoxyCharm maybe, I don't even know how long ago, year and a half. So I want to see if the formula is nice or if it's expired, so I'll just get rid of it. But it's again another nice fall color. Next we have a Too Faced Melted Matte. This is in the shade, I think it's Hot Buttered Rum. So again, I want to get use on this nice nude, because the other ones are more like pink or berry tone, so I need like some good nudes. So this will be like a nice mid-tone brown nude to wear. Next we have a Maybelline lipstick, and this is in the shade 660 Touch of Spice, and it's a matte lipstick. And Manny MUA used to rave about this, that's why I had got it. And I need to get some more use on it because I haven't used it in like forever. So that's the shade there. Two Fenty Mademoiselle lipsticks right here, and these are in the shade Spanked and Griselda. So I'll give you a little look at these. So I bought these in January, and I swatched them, and I used Spanked, which is this one, once on my lips, and I've never used Griselda on my lips. So I want to get more use on them. The FB logo is still there, so these will be in this basket. Lastly, I just added in this Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Havana Nights. So it's just like this almost like brick red, has like a little orange undertone, I think. And I've never tried this on my lips, so we shall see how this goes. So here are the swatches on my arm. I just kind of smeared one right there. But the top one is Pink Tea by Sephora Collection. That's Pink Tea on top. And then the next one is Galactic Demure. And the third one is Ofra Santa Ana. The fourth one right there, the Vampy one, it came off a lot darker than I thought. It's like an oxblood color, and that one is in Havana Nights. And then the fifth one there, it's like an orangey deep brick brown color. That's what I thought the Havana Nights was gonna be like, but that one, the fifth one there, is Kylie Velvet in the shade Shook. And then the nude under that is Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum. And then the seventh one is Spanked by Fenty. And the deep wine color, that burgundy, that one is Griselda. That kind of smeared onto the next lipstick. And the next lipstick kind of looks like Spanked by Fenty, but it's actually Maybelline Touch of Spice. So it's just a bit deeper than Spanked, as you can see there. And the one under Touch of Spice is Bobbi Brown in the shade, it's in the shade Barricade. And then the pink lip liner is in the shade Lust, and the deeper, no, actually Media, and the light lip liner is called Media, and then the darker one there is called Lust. So those are my lip options. Tons of pinky toned berry colors, and then we have like a grayish nude there on top, and also a brownie tone nude right there. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with these fall vibe colors. I'm gonna wipe these all off and show you the eyeshadows for this round. The first palette I have here is a Huda Beauty Mob Obsessions palette. So I'm actually going to like a little memorial today. I thought I would just do like a nice simple eye. Probably do just that color only, maybe a shimmer on the lid. So yeah, I like this palette for just like an easy simple look. The looks always turn out nice, and I really like that tone. It's like a taupey cool tone brownish, and it looks just so great in the transition area. Just that alone, just to give the eye some definitions. But I also like this color, and all the berry tones are nice in here. The shimmers are a little bit harder to work with for me personally, but I will give this a go. So yeah, this will be in the makeup basket. For my last makeup basket, I chose out some colorful eyeshadows, and what I did was I challenged myself to use every single shade in the palette before I moved on to the next one. So that's what I did. Yeah, except I think it was like an orange and pink. I've done tons of orange and pink looks in the past with my Urban Decay Electric, so I just skipped over that because those colors have seen a lot of love. But for this palette, I don't think I'll have enough time in September. I just want to use this color. If I get around to using every single color in this palette, then great. And at the end of this video, I will include clips of all the eye looks and lipsticks that I wore for the last Shop My Stash. I decided to make this a makeup basket video instead, just because I went through those products pretty fast, because I am wearing makeup 7 days a week right now for the month of September, because I want to get use of products that I don't really ever touch and my Project Pan stuff. So to juggle that, I do have to wear makeup more often. But for October, I probably won't do that. I'll be going back to work. I'll be off of maternity leave, so I'll probably just stick to like one palette or something, and just my maybe just my Project Pan lipsticks. So I'm gonna give this a go. I'll give you guys swatches. So here are the swatches for the Mob Obsessions by Huda Beauty. So the top three are the three from the top row. The next three are from the middle row. And then the last three are from the last row. And of course the white really doesn't show up because it's so similar to my skin tone. Kind of just blends almost right in. So these are the shades that we're working with for the Mob Obsessions. So the next palette we'll be working with is the Wonder Seascape palette by Wonder Beauty. And these are what these shades look like. And I will go ahead and give you guys swatches. This is a newer palette to my collection, so I've only ever swatched them and never used them on my eyes, so I want to see how they perform. And I've heard great things about this brand and their eyeshadows, so we'll see. So here are the shades right here. We have Champagne Harbor there on the top, and then the next shade is called Sea Life, which is this beautiful pink color. And then the next color is like a bronzy coppery shade called Golden Reef. And then we have a nice brown color, which is called Sand Dollar. And then we have a beautiful like green shade called Seafoam. Cannot wait to put that all over my eyeballs. And then we have Coastal, which is just a nice navy blue. So I'm excited to use this palette. It looks amazing. And they feel booty soft. So when I swatched them, it was amazing. Just put my finger in the pan. Loved it. Alamar Cosmetics, and it's the palette called Reina del Caribe Volume 1. So I don't know, people usually get summer vibes from this, but this is like a, like, I don't know, like this mustardy orangey color, a beautiful red and like a burgundy with brown. These are fall colors for me. Yeah, the blues are more summery, but this green olivey shade is amazing. I love that on the lid. And this is just a nice neutral pink, so I mean, I can make this work. So I thought I could use it now because I have neglected it. I haven't used it for a good minute. and I've only used it a handful of times in general. So let me go ahead and give you swatches. First shade on top we have is La Costa. Next shade, which is this olivey color, is called El Malecon, and it's highly reflective. I love that shade. Next shade is Varadero. It's that beautiful blue color. And then this teal color right here is called Celia. And then this beautiful tan orangey color is called Coco Taxi. And then the next shade, which is like an orangey burnt color, is called Tropical. And then the next shade is like a deep burgundy. It's called Guatanamera. And the last shade is called Cafecito, which of course I have me some Cafecito this morning. And these are all the shades from the Reina del Caribe Volume 1 palette. I'm so excited to use this. Next palette is the Dream Big by Tarte, and I got this in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and I haven't used it yet, so I want to use it. I like that it comes with a little mirror there, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these colors. First, a shade here on my left side is called This Is It, and it's like a pinky, almost champagne-y color. The next shade is All In, which is more of a red, like shimmery metallic. The next shade is a dark brown, and it's called Go For It. And the gold shade underneath that is called You Can. The purple shade is called Happening. Then up here we have a black with like shimmer in it, and that one is called Hustle. And then a skin tone shade there underneath it, and it is called Ambitious. And then this metallic-y, more pink tone, like cool tone pink, and it's called Risk Taker. So those are the shades that I'm working with. The only matte is Ambitious, which is skin toned, so these are mostly all shimmer. Well, actually no, the brown shade over here is called Go For It, and that one is matte. The rest are shimmers. That is like a matte with shimmer in it. I think once you blend it out, it won't be shimmery, it'll just be matte. There's like purple glitters. Those are the shades that I'm working with for the Tarte Dream Big palette. So this is my Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, and I've only ever really swatched this. I haven't really gave this a fair shot on my eyes. I got this last year in December for a Boxy Lux. I got this in a Boxy Lux. So I think this is beautiful for the fall. I got my oranges up top, my berries on the bottom, and then to the left side we have our neutrally browns. So I think this is a well-rounded palette, and I can get some good use, and it'll go perfectly with all the lippies that I chose. So I will show you the swatches of this palette. So on top we have like this metallic pearly shade. It's called Crystal. Next we have Ploof, which is the pink. And then we have a matte color called Thanks a Latte. The next shade is called Transition. The orange under that is called Hashtag. The brown under that is called Awesome Sauce. Then we have Bestie. We have that metallic shade called Toffee. And we have the next shade called Chill. And the reddish brown shade called How You Doing. Then we have a brown called Bat My Eyes. Then this amazing shimmery color, which I'm so excited to put all over my eyes, which is called Cold Beans. And then we have a matte brown called Are You Kidding Me? And then we have a pink called So Jelly. It's kind of like duochromy. Not really on my arm, but on the finger it did look that way. And then this reddish shade called On Fleek. And I will swatch the rest of them because they didn't all fit on my arm. And we will wrap up this video. Shades that we have here, the top one on the left here is called Brownie Points. Then we have another brown called Teddy Bear, slightly deeper. And then we have a metallic shade that's kind of reddish, and it's called Glamping. And then over here we have cranberry splash, that metallic red, then a deeper burgundy, and that one is called On Fleek. No, sorry, that one, this last shade here is called Wine and Dine. So those are the last shades. So these are the shades that we're with. I also have a Too Faced Born This Way multi-sculpting use concealer, and I think that's the only thing that really has. I think that's the only really thing that has changed in my routine. Everything else, complexion products and all, or Project Pan. So I think I have this in the shade Light Beige. Actually, it's in the shade Vanilla. I did finish up a few concealers, and the other concealer that is in a Project Pan looks like it might be too light. So I thought this was a great shade that I can mix and match, because the other one just looked too light, and this is more of a skin tone color. So this will be the concealer that I use. A few things did change, like I got an eyeliner and some glitters and stuff that I will be using, but those are all in Project Pan. So check out all my Project Pan videos if you would like to know what I am using. But yeah, this guy will be in my basket, and I swatched it there. That's the shade Vanilla. So that's everything for this makeup basket, and I will insert pictures of all the eyeshadow looks that I did, including the lips that I wore or chose from the last Shop My Stash. So I think I'll be calling these newer videos makeup baskets, just because most people do Shop My Stashes and use it for the whole month, but for this month in particular, I finished all the products in 11 days. I picked out, I think it was 3 eyeshadow palettes, and I used every shade but 2. That was in the Electric palette by Urban Decay. And I did use up every lip except a pink lip liner and that Bobbi Brown lipstick. So yeah, this time I added in that burgundy liner, left in the pink liner, and the Bobbi Brown lipstick, added in these lippies. Sorry, that's my newborn grunting in the background. But yeah, we have 5 eyeshadow palettes to work with. I may not use every shade in this. I'll let you know in my next makeup basket, which might be in 2 weeks, and it might be in 1 week, depending how I get through these products. So yeah, maybe for October I'll do a Shop My Stash and use everything all throughout the month, because I will be going back to work and I don't really have time to change it up. I just need like a few shadows to make a go-to look, and just some lipstick that's not going to be fussy. Maybe a lip gloss for just easy one and done look, or maybe, you know, a lip balm. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of the liquid lips when I'm working, just because they wear off and they flake and they stain. So yeah, just like a traditional bullet lipstick that'll fade nicely, I can reapply when I'm on my lunch break or if I have a restroom break. But yeah, I usually do a lip gloss or a lip balm, and then just a nice neutrally eye, so I don't really have time to switch up my palettes and think like, oh, what look am I gonna do? Is this gonna actually come out good? Formula isn't consistent or whatever. I just like to know my makeup's gonna turn out great and wear nicely throughout the day. So yeah, that was everything. I'll go ahead and run to the clips of the pictures for my makeup looks, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.